want to pull up something from the homie, a manager out here. He's been actually on the live stream last week. Okay, big up to Lucas T. Dot. He's on tour right now with whatchamacallit, Northside Benji. Okay, that show footage that you seen from Northside Benji the other day, that T. Dot Lucas has been running around with Northside Benji on the tour right now, and he had said some things on Twitter. I think it kind of stemmed from the conversation that we were having last week. So let me pull him up on the screen. Okay, he was really getting the shit off when it comes to like Toronto rappers and just the money that could be made in this game over here, and he kind of went viral for it. Still, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so he said Toronto rap should be a multi-million business. Okay, we don't lack artists. It's infrastructure, safety, and venues don't fold under and venues that don't fold under police pressure. Artists, labels, managers, DJs, agents, venue owners, security, promoters, merch, etc. That's a whole ecosystem we're missing out on. Right? He continues. Rappers from the city who got gold records and never even performed that song in their hometown is fucked up. I believe this shit can change. Fix up shows, streams jump, more DSP support, proper album promo, building long-term fans, fat label deals, distro bags, everyone eats. Last but not least, he said, 8 venues ain't take our show, but we sold out B2B shows or back-to-back shows last weekend in Toronto. Okay, 1,400 tickets with no issues. So you can't tell me that the shit ain't possible. Economics over ego. Let's get right. Shows a no-fly zone, tighter venues and security. This is viable business. So what are we doing? All right. So big up to T. Lucas. Is he talking facts here? Because this is stemming from, and I don't know if I can find some show footage on his page. Maybe he has it on his page too. Before I go to Northside Benji's page, because he's been showing some footage from behind the scenes of the shows and stuff like that. What's he saying in the stories here? All right, Northside Benji picking up a gold record. Holy shit, man. Okay, he's in Calgary on October 16th. This is footage from the show. That's 1,400 people in attendance right there. That's a good crowd.
How you feeling, gang?
I'm feeling great, gracious. You dig what I'm saying?
Hold on, there's a full 20-minute. Let me pull that up again. Full backstage 20-minute vlog dropping this Friday at 5 p.m. So they're dropping a full vlog on the show experience. Okay, this is some more from, and this is him and Northside Benji over here with the gold plaque. Just footage from the show. All right, more Northside Benji footage. All right, so he's out here doing his thing. I feel like Lucas knows what he's talking about when it comes to this, but like, as far as what he's talking about when it comes to the tour, look, merch, Misery Loves Company merch. This is 16th. He's going to be in Calgary, eh? I wonder where they are right now. Should I call Lucas? All right, this is his post. Should I call Lucas right now? Gang, let me know in the comments. Should I call Lucas? One in the chat if I should call Lucas, see if he's around, man. 2 in the chat if I should just leave it alone, man, because he stirred up a lot of shit with this post. I'm not going to lie. Let me see if I can find some what the people are saying about this. Let's take it to the comments. Who's this We Love Hip Hop Canada shit? My bad. My bad. All right, Sunny Visual says define artist, because majority of these blogs aren't posting or supporting artists, as well as majority of these artists don't even take themselves or career seriously. Speaking facts. Big salute to Nia Singh, that's former mayoral candidate. He said the money flows. It's just racism. Also, a lot of people in Toronto rap in the Toronto rap scene have a hard time separating friends from business, which holds back progress. Holy, that's facts on top of facts. Let's see. What does Las Vegas say here? DJ Las Vegas says we should create our own council with like-minded people and rebuild our infrastructure. If we get a good amount of people in the places we need them, in the places we need them to be, then we can slowly rebuild and take this shit over. But it takes a whole team, not just small divisions here and there and everywhere. Speaking facts. All right. What y'all saying in the chat over here? Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna holler at him. Let me see. Let's call Lucas. Let's see what prompted Lucas's rant here. Lucas! T. Lucas!
Your call is dialed. Please check the number and try your call again.
Where did I call him from last week?
Unfortunately, we cannot complete your call.
Hold on. Let me see if I can. Lucas' new number. Oh, this is it. Is this it? Let's try this.
What's up, big dog?
Lucas T. Dot.
What's cooking, my man?
You know, I'm back again. 2 weeks in a row. I'm on live, bro. You stirred up the internet again, bro.
Talk to me.
So, what prompted this tweet here, man? You got your shit off, bro. I'm so happy you did, bro. But what prompted this, man? What do we owe this rant?
Well, after we successfully sold out back-to-back shows in Toronto with a Toronto artist, and after I was relentlessly told it cannot be done, all the naysayers, all the doubters, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for me, it was like, it can be done now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is possible. At the end of the day, like when I say that it's a multi-million-dollar business, I mean, that's what it is, bro. You do the math real quick. If an artist is doing 2 shows in the city a year, now he's got bigger streams. Now he's getting bigger bags. Now there's fan engagement, and now distributors, labels, they're all putting up real money.
Fact.
So when you do the math on all that, I'm not capping, bro. It's multi-million dollars. It's buried 2 inches below the ground. Let's go dig it up. It's right there.
Is it really buried that deep, bro? I feel like it's like right there, like we can see it.
I said 2 inches, bro. Come on.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on, man. We can dig that out with our hands, bro. It's right there. You don't even need a shovel. It's right there, bro.
So okay,
you know,
so like the tour right now, you guys have sold out everywhere you went, pretty much.
We're 3 for 3, dog. Let's go.
Wow. So next is Calgary.
Yeah, Calgary tomorrow, and then we do the whole West Coast swing, man. Calgary, Edmonton, Winnipeg, Vancouver. The sales have been phenomenal, man. And again, bro, like for me, it's about so much more than just this, right? It's like I think there's a lot of artists in the city that can go out and accomplish the same thing, and you know, like it is possible that like not only can we do it and sell tickets, but it can be prosperous and it can be nonviolent. I mean, it can be done, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think with the right security team, with the right venue partnership, especially in Toronto, I feel like we're sleeping on it, bro. And like, I mean, I had to go through 8 venues. I mean, I'll call them out, bro. I mean, Rebel, Phoenix, Mod Club, Opera House, Parkdale, all shut it down.
Damn.
They all said no. So it's like, shout out to Lee's Palace. They took it on, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like I had a long conversation with the GM after the 2 shows, and he was like, bro, that was one of the most people shows he's ever done. And, based on the demographic, he was surprised. But at the end of the day, if we have an elevated and tightened up security detail, if there's police presence, and and we go in there on some no clown shit, and we just turn up and have a good time, I mean, we can do this shit, bro. Like as a city, we can really do this shit. And I know some people are like, nah, like it can't be done, but yo, we just did it.
So here's the thing though. All these other venues that turned down this Northside Benji show, they kind of missed out on having Nav pop out in their venue too, bro.
Exactly. Yo, Live Nation called me today. Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. With all due respect.
That's an L for them, bro. Like, no, we don't think we could have this show here. If you see who our special guests are, you wouldn't be talking shit.
You know what I'm saying? But aside from like, obviously, like shout out to Nav for pulling up and like he shut it the fuck down, bro. It's dope.
Mm-hmm.
That was phenomenal, man. But aside from that, bro, like we sold the tickets. It was sold out both nights.
Without any knowledge of Nav even being around, bro.
No, man, there was none of that, bro. And like, it's not like we went crazy on promo either, man. Couple posts on Instagram and we're cooking, man. I mean, but you have to give credit where credit is due, man. I mean, Northside Benji has, he's put together an unbelievable amount of top tier records, and he, you know what I mean. And he's been at it for a while, man. And he's built up that fan base by just being a phenomenal artist and dropping phenomenal records, man. So I mean, all credit goes due to him at the end of the day. But all I'm trying to say is like it's bigger than that. That's where the rant came from. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, it's like there's a whole culture we're missing out on when it comes to like live show culture. Like, man, I move around, bro. Like I see what's happening in other cities, man. I went to New Orleans and there's artists you never heard of and they're selling out 1,200 tickets in their own city, getting 20 bags a show. Like there's real, and they're doing that 2-3 times a year. And it's like, these motherfuckers are clearing 6 figures independently, no record deal. And like, they're still cooking, and it's like, man, a lot of these artists in the city, it's like, come on, man, there's real money on the table. Let's get it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to say, man.
Yeah. Cause even what you're saying here, venue owners, security promoters, merch, etc. Like even with the Northside Benji tour, I seen some like you guys have the merch racks and everything like that too, right? Can you give us a little bit of game on like let's say 2-3 different income streams that you guys can get off of like just moving around from city to city?
I mean, bro, it's an entire ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? It's not even just 1 or 2 things. I mean, when we have a good show culture that's prospering and there's live shows every weekend that are in this space. I mean, there's so much bread being left on the table for everybody because everybody does eat, down to the security guards. They're eating, the promoters are eating. Obviously the merch companies that are putting together the merch and the designers and, we're moving the guys who work on the merch tables. We're all making money on that side. You know what I'm saying? Obviously the venue owners, they're moving liquor. They're getting, a little door split. Like they're making their money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the videographers are getting money. I mean, it's a long list of people, I mean, down to like, we can really build it out. Like motherfucker, we're going to a live show. I'm gonna go get my new fit. So now the local stores are eating because, people are popping out. They want to look fresh at the show. They want to get some new drip. You know what I'm saying? Down to brands sponsoring the events and getting more exposure. I mean, it's a long list, bro. It's a big ecosystem, man.
Well, there is some pushback I'm seeing from the chat, right? And big salute to Royal. I'm not going to pronounce the rest of your name there, but salute to you, brother. It says, yeah, but those shows not bringing no revenue to the city, only danger. And that's the problem. What do you say to that?
I mean, what day? I didn't see any danger. We did 2 shows successfully. Not a single person was even ejected from the venue. I'm not saying that like hip hop, there's not some things that can obviously happen, but you know what? If you're not on some, on some bullshit and like the crew's tight, and it's like, because at the end of the day, like we're fucking up our own bag here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, like the OGs talk to the youngins, like, hey man, like. Shows are no fly zone. I mean, I'm not saying we're there yet, but like, let's, one show at a time, man. And like, if there is a police presence and the security detail is tight, I feel like it can be done. I mean, nothing's gonna be perfect, bro. Like shit, man. I was in the club business before, and you know, we'd have strings of 3-4 months where there was no incidents, and then we'd have 2 or 3 in a row. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's anywhere, right? You go to a fucking rock and roll show, and some dudes might start banging out too. Like it can happen anywhere, right?
This is true.
When you mix liquor and maybe not enough women or not enough weed smoking, I mean, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe I'm dreaming a little bit, bro, but I'd just like to see that because I do see that in a lot of other cities. And I feel like in Toronto, we're not lacking artists. I think we're just lacking the infrastructure, like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? And like, it's going to take people more than just myself to like continue to build this out. And there are a lot of people out there who are down, you know, and that little rant I went on, definitely, you know, a lot of people hit me up in the DMs and I had some great conversations. And yeah, man, I mean, shit, bro, like the way I'm feeling today, it's like, I want to go sign a lease at a live music venue and I'll stand out on my damn self. Cause at the end of the day, like a lot of these venue owners, they are shook and the police are calling them saying, hey, you guys have to show down or we're gonna give you a hard time. Like this is a dangerous situation. You know what I mean? Like a little bit of pressure and they fold, right? But like at the end of the day, like I know that, I mean, I feel like I'd be capable of doing it. So it's like, fuck, man, somebody's got to step up and do it.
Well, you guys are proving the naysayers wrong when it comes to like doing these shows and having them problem free. One last question I will ask you when it comes to the shows and even making sure that they're problem free. Do you guys pay for like additional security, or like would you like did that fall on the artist or the promoter? Like let's say to get like extra police presence and stuff like that at venues.
I think every artist that, you know, once they start getting to a certain level, they have to employ their own security detail. So they're moving in and out of the venue neatly. The venue also has to provide their own security guards and dedicated security guards for the artists. And, you know, and once you start getting into that higher level, like it's regular for either the promoter or the artist or together, y'all get some paid duties, right? Paid duties aren't cheap. So it's like, but hey, man, I mean, at the end of the day, this is about building something bigger than just one show. It's about, you know, taking that reputation of the hip hop doing work and trying to flip it, man. And if we gotta, you know, carve out some of our profits to make sure there's a bigger picture here, man, I'm here for it. You know?
Quick, I don't know if you're allowed to give this information as far as if it's proprietary information for the police and stuff like that. But like, how much is it to get extra paid duties? Like you said, it's expensive.
It depends, right? I mean, usually you've got to get a sergeant along with 2 or 3 other guards with him or other police officers. It's not just like you can't just pay one cop.
So you got to get at least 3.
You got to get a boss and then 2 or 3 with him. Like you're getting into like the 2 to 4K range.
Holy.
Depending. It all depends on the cap of the venue, right? And like sometimes, you know, the profit margins are only 4 or 5K. Like, but you know, it is what it is, man. I mean, I did that when I did Robin Banks's first and only show. My profit went into police because that was the only way we could execute the show. And I mean, we did it and it was peaceful and it was phenomenal and it was a great show. And we sold out Mod Club, but it carved into the profits, right? But I mean, hey, that's the price we got to pay when we're building to get to that next level, you know?
Listen, bro. Listen, I love having these conversations with you because you put me onto game as well as the audience. I don't know if the people in the audience were ever privy to some of this information, but once again, I'm going to thank you. I'll probably be calling you again at some point. Maybe not today, but
bro, hey, keep the conversation going, bro. Like, I think it's positive. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like I said, man, there's a lot of artists out here that, you know, maybe they're making a couple G's a month off music, but that's not enough, bro. You're not moving your mom out the hood. You're not moving yourself out the hood. Let's get into the show money. So your streams are jumping, your fans are jumping, and those distro bags are jumping. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, man. Listen, man. Lucas T. in the building. I appreciate the conversation here, bro. I'll tap in with you soon, man. And y'all be safe out there on the road, man.
Of course, brother. Love, broski. We'll talk soon.
Bless.
Peace.
Yo, man. I do this for y'all, man. I gotta make sure that we get the information proper. All right. Shystay's Bud says, do an interview with dude. I will. Once he touches back to Toronto soil, I'm gonna get T. Lucas to pull up. I'm telling you, I have an interview with him. It's just not him directly. It was with one of his artists that he works with, JMG Kofi. I have it pulled up over here. let's see. And we'll move on. Let's see. JMG Kofi. That's my namesake right there. That's my homie. Okay, see it right there. JMG Kofi on rap, pro volleyball, Kendrick versus Drake, Europe tour, and more.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like chopped it
This is when my iOS is all, or my ISO was all fucked up on the camera.
up. Hey, we got a tour coming up in Europe. What's good? Y'all got an opener yet?
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
So can y'all take me through the process of getting on a tour in the first place? Not just me, right? Like for the artists who watch the network, a lot of people, they're just in their room making music. Some of them have crazy numbers, but they're not getting out in front of the people. And that's a
Sorry for the ISO. The ISO is super off on this one.
whole different story. You know what I mean? That adds a whole different level to yourself as to your career as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like now you can be your full artist when you get sold out shows, you start being the headliner, and now you have to practice. you know what I'm saying? Like, so what's the process of even getting in that in the first place?
I mean, there's a lot of different ways to crack it, right? If you don't got a hit yet, it's a little bit more difficult. But I mean, we got to be creative, man. Like a guy like Kofi, who's like a super likable dude, easy to work with, and the music's good. And I mean, for us, even just to bring it back, when we travel, that's when the doors get open.
Yeah.
Like that actually, the first tour was teed up through that trip to Lagos. That was how, because we connected, with CK's management. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
chopped it up. Hey, we got a tour coming up in Europe. What's good? Y'all got an opener yet?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was just a genuine thing, right?
Yeah.
Listen, he's a connector of people, of people to people. You know what I'm saying? And I would suggest, you might not be able to get Lucas as your manager, but get yourself a manager. Get yourself a manager that's not just a man, one of the man them in the crew who's trying to look out for your best interest, maybe, but like somebody who has some kind of track record, a reputation in the game, a good reputation, and somebody that's going to have your best interest in mind when it comes to the business. All right, not just I'm gonna catch a bullet for you, or I'm gonna go freaking slide on somebody for you. Like, Carol said, preferably a Jew. I think we're allowed to say that on camera, but yeah, that might not be a bad idea. I ain't gonna lie to you, but yeah, get yourself a good manager, do your research, and get yourself somebody that's like T. Lucas or Lucas T. Okay, or even holler at him. He might give you some free game in the DMs. But salute to Lucas. All right, great message. Keep giving messages like that. That's what we need over here, man.
Thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.